Hey guys, in today's video I'm going to be teaching you how to make just kind of a simple cut with special effects makeup, and you really won't need a lot for this. You're just going to need some of the basic special effects things. You're going to need liquid latex. You might need some Q-tips for cleaning up around the edges. You're going to need some Vaseline or petroleum jelly to make sure it doesn't stick to your skin if you want to take it off immediately. If you don't, then you might want to skip that. Some foundation, cotton balls, and then fake blood to kind of put in the cut. And eyeshadows. Okay, so to start, what you're going to need is, like I said, some liquid latex in that. So to start, I'm just going to take some of this, and you're going to want to do this on an area that there's not much hair, so the inside of your arm would work well, around here. And so since I'm going to be taking this off right after, I'm just going to apply some of that. And then I'm just going to so we're done with this, we don't need that anymore. I'm just going to take some cotton balls, you don't need that many, I just pulled them out. And you stretch them out so that you use, you could save some. And so then what you're going to do is you're going to want to kind of measure out where you want the cut to be. And how, the shape in that and everything like that. So I'm just going to make mine a basic cut. So once you get your two pieces, you can just take them off. Take your latex with a Q-tip, and you're just going to apply it down to the area where you're going to be placing your, I got some in my hair, so this is going to be painful to take off. But anyways, so you're just going to place some there, and not too much, just enough to kind of stick it down, like that. And get this other side, I'm actually going to trim down a bit, because you don't want the walls of your cut to be that deep if we're just doing a kind of basic cut thing. So then after you got that, you're just going to take some more of this latex, mine's kind of drying out a bit, and you're just going to kind of coat the cotton in it so that the cotton will stay down. Now another way you could do this is you could kind of just soak it in the latex, but I prefer to do it kind of this. Well, actually I don't, that's a lie, this is just kind of how I started doing it, and I went along with what I was doing. So I'm just gonna take some, that's a little much, so I'm gonna go over to the other side, and I'm gonna finish up this mess of latex. Okay, so this is what I did for it. I also kind of I blow dried it a bit and that, so that it would dry faster. And I gotta adjust this camera here. So I did that, and now I'm just gonna take hold on, you won't be able to see half the things I'm doing. Yes, I'm sitting. Okay, so I'm just gonna take some of this, since it is relatively my skin tone, and see if any of this will work. It might be dry, which always helps. But no, yeah, anyways, I just kind of dried it a bit with a blow dryer and that to get it to dry quicker, so I wouldn't have to wait as long. And now, anyways, like I said, you can do this with a powder foundation or a half and half type of thing, but this works better, definitely. But I wouldn't recommend using any brushes that you plan on using again, because they would get ruined. So I just use of course this isn't any professional advice or anything, but all I do is I just use for this. Q-tips again. And I just kind of like paint it on and try to like blend it into the skin as best I can now. You might have to use some undertones. I forget what they're called, but you can like buy them. They're like colored concealers, like you got the green and the purple in that. You might need to use some of that, but like I don't have any, so I'm just gonna go with this and apply it how I am. And you're just gonna wanna apply that all over your cut sort of thing. Now I did make this cut probably a little too deep, I guess you could say. Or not deep, sorry, I don't even know what I'm saying right now, dude. But you like could make it a little more like closer together in that, so it doesn't look as spread out and weird, I guess you could say, in a way. So green eyeshadow would also work for this, but I'm just going to put on the foundation because I don't plan on wearing this for a very long time. This is just kind of a tutorial to show you how I do it, and you don't really have to follow what I do. So I'm just going to blend around the sides now, and then I'm going to move on to doing stuff with the foundation and that. Not with the foundation, but with the eyeshadow and stuff like that. So at a point, I'm going to start blending with my hands and spreading stuff around to kind of like coat it. Now it doesn't have to be like a perfect layer, like I said. It just has to be kind of like a base coat that blends in. And then after that, you're just gonna wait for this to dry, and then we're gonna start applying the eyeshadows. So like I said, this isn't completely dry, but I gotta kind of like hurry up. So like I said, you're gonna wanna have some green undertones, because like it's the undertone of your skin, and mine I'm pretty sure would be like a green. I'm not completely certain because again, I am not a professional, as you could probably see, because I'm probably failing miserably right now. But I'm just gonna kind of apply the eyeshadow all over. And the eyeshadow part is probably where this is gonna fall apart the most and start to look really bad. So this is just like a warning that like maybe I'm not the best person to follow for this, but like I'm good with other makeup things with eyeshadow, like my eyes. So after you apply some green, you're just gonna want to move on to like some purples and that for like some bruising along the sides and stuff a bit. So I'm just gonna add some bruising around here, and I'm just gonna do this on one area kind of so you get like a general idea. And then you're gonna take some black and put it around the center of your bruise, because that I find is where it usually gets kind of like the most blackish kind of. And then you're gonna go in again with some purple, and you can kind of just smudge it a bit with your finger. And then you can go in with some darker green and put that on the bruise, and then that would make it look like a bruise kind of. And then you're just going to do that all around, and then you're going to go in with some red blood. And I would put some in the cut too, so like you're gonna have some black down, some purple down here, and then some black around here, and just kind of do it all over, and then put some blood in it, but I don't have any blood, so yeah. And it just peels off like that, and then you kind of have this weird like cut thing here, and then you can just wash your arm off and it should be good. So anyways, that's it for this video, and I kind of have to hurry up here, so bye.